Yesterday, something happened that genuinely shocked me, and I haven't been able to stop thinking about it because this has created a big dilemma for me. So, it wasn't about the broken glass, it was about what happened after. To put you in the context, I invited my best friend over and I invited this man that I know since years, but I never had the opportunity to get to know him. I know he's an entrepreneur and he has a business, and I want to start getting a list of people that I can potentially interview for this YouTube channel and the podcast I want to create over the next few months. So everything went so well during the whole day. We met at 3:30, finished the night at like 8:30, so we spent like solid hours together talking about entrepreneurship, business, mindset, and he has a company with over 40 employees. So valuable lesson, good storyteller, and people could learn things from him. So I was thinking, amazing, he will be a great guest to this channel and to the podcast. Hello and welcome, my name is Manon, not Manu. And if you're an English speaker, chances are you will call me Eva. It's part of my last name, so it's totally fine. On this page, you will find conversations about entrepreneurship, mindset, business, lessons, mistakes, and things I'm learning along the way whilst building a business and a life from scratch in Australia. It's not really from scratch anymore because I've been in Australia for 6 years and I started building years ago, but I built it from scratch. And now I'm documenting my journey and the process of becoming the person I am wanting to become. At the end of the night, I go inside with my best friend to make tea and I hear a glass broke. So I go outside with the brush to clean it up. And I arrive and I say, where's the glass that has broken? And he says, which glass? Nothing has broken. And I say, but I heard it. And clearly on the table, there is 2 glasses and not 3. And he say, no, nothing has broken. It's your imagination. And for a second, I'm thinking, for sure he's joking. But he was serious. He was like, nothing has broken. And I take my flashlight and I look on the floor, nothing. But my garden is overlooking a grass area. At that point, I'm not stupid, I know that he probably, because at that point I have no proof, thrown the glass over the garden on the grass area. And if it was 5 years ago, only even 2 years ago, I would have got with my flashing lights, find the pieces of glass, and I would have probably lost 2 hours of my time trying to make him say the truth and proven that I'm right. But this time I thought to myself, I'm like, well, if he has chosen this path of lying and not taking accountability for his actions, well, then I am not gonna fight because I'm literally gonna fight over a wall, lose my energy, lose my saliva over someone who did that type of action. So I say, you must be right, I have hallucinated. Well, and then I rapidly call it a night. So this morning, I'm on my way to the gym, so I pass by the grass area and I find all the pieces of glasses there. Obviously, I take them up and I put them in a bin, and it just left me in shock because, first of all, how can someone have over 40 employees but have so little consideration for nature? And it's a grass area. There is people walking by with their dog, there is cats, there is birds. You would damage this relationship with me, even if we are not friends, the relationship we are building, and you will damage nature and take the risk to hurt other people just because you cannot take accountability to have broken a glass. Who cares? It happens to everyone. Breaking a glass is no big deal. And I tried to make him feel comfortable and be like, it's okay, I don't care about the glass, like just let me know. No, he wouldn't. And that's where my dilemma comes from, because we spent over 4 hours talking about business, entrepreneurship, everything, and the conversations were amazing. And over these 2 minutes, all the rest literally vanished. And I am evaluating my values, because success is not just come down to what people have built and how much money they have, but it's about their character, what type of people they are. I know that if I were thinking in a business point of view, and I will ask myself, well, should I have this person on my podcast and invite him to have a conversation? As a business owner, I should think absolutely. He's a good storyteller. He's a valuable guest. If you have a product, you sell your product in supermarket, at Sephora, everyone can buy your product. Doesn't matter what type of person they are, they can buy your product. That is business. Also, as a human level, I'm thinking, do I want to have someone like that on my YouTube channel, on my podcast? Am I able to spend another 2 hours listening to him giving advice when he cannot take accountability for such a small thing? And when I literally lost all my trust and respect for that person. Because at the end of the day, business is not just about money. People are not money bags. Like, to me, business is about trust. People are about trust. Friendship are built on trust. Trust is such a big thing. And now that I don't trust him, can I listen to him for 1 or 2 hours if everything he says has no value to me anymore? So that is my dilemma. Because if this YouTube channel and the podcast is where I dream that it will be in a year or 2, maybe I'll get to interview business owner without knowing their character. So I will never know how they would have reacted in a situation like that. But now that I know, what do I do with this information? Because I know, and I'm so glad that I didn't have success overnight, and that I built my business slowly, and I've made mistakes, and life has humbled me more than one time. But I'm so glad, because it truly anchored the value that I have and the person I want to be. And I know that money can't change that anymore. And also I know what I value in a person. I have been brought up by amazing parents. My dad is the nicest person in the world. Everyone says if there were more men like my dad, the world will be a better place. My mom is the strongest woman I have ever known. How now can I value success when people act like that? And now when I think about success, I'm not only thinking, oh wow, this person has built that. This person has that much money. This person has influence. This person has everything figured out. But really, do they have everything figured out just because they have a successful business and money? That's the thing. No. Someone can have an incredible business and amount of money, but still have a lot of things to learn about being a decent human being. And someone can have little money, but have amazing integrity. So yesterday reminded me of something I never want to forget. Character before wealth. Purpose before profit. Values before validation. Because if one day my business becomes everything that I dream of, I don't want it to change me, as I said, but I want it to reflect even more the person I'm trying to be every day. And every day I'm trying to be a better person. And that's what this channel is about. And I've been thinking about the name of my podcast. My podcast is not going to be called something about millionaire mindset. No. I have figured out the name, but I want to do another video where I discuss different names. But it's not just about money. Because if wealth arrives before wisdom, it's easy to confuse success with invincibility. Oh, I am successful, so I'm invincible. There is many examples out there that has humble people who have thought they were invincible, but turns out they're not. So anyway, I know that personally, I do not want to just become rich, but I want to be the kind of person that can be trusted with wealth. Because success doesn't test your skills as nearly as it tested your character. Success and money are amplifiers. So you can still choose who you are as a person. And I know that my purpose personally is to have a positive impact. So now that I have this dilemma, what should I do? I still haven't answered that question 100%, and I would love to hear where you would stand. Because if someone has built an amazing business, but through one small interaction, then you start to question all their character. Over 4 hours that have been going amazingly, you start to question those 2 minutes. What would you do? Would you question everything? Or would you still take the lesson from this person and maybe separate the message from the messenger? Or would you just judge that person for that small interaction? That is a question I haven't replied to myself yet. If you've watched that video until the end, firstly, thank you. And secondly, I would love to hear your opinion about this situation. See you soon.